Welcome back, everybody, to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason, and I will be your reader. Thank you guys for being on this journey with me. I appreciate you all the love, the support, the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscriptions, everything that you guys do for me in this channel. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. You guys are helping me so much, and I hope that I'm doing the same for you. I am you, you are me, and we are one. We are one, baby. We are one. We are definitely rising. I can feel the energy. In this reading, it's going to be powerful. So please, you guys, I strongly recommend watching the entire reading. If you are in time crunches, we are blessed by our sister, Ro, who does the timestamps. Thank her if you see that, you guys. Because it's important that, it's cool that she does that. 1:11 on the clock. Thank you, Ro. We appreciate you. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Jason. I'm an empathic healer who channels energy. I have psychic abilities. I channel energy through tarot cards, music, words, symbols, animals. I mean, everything's language. Okay? So, welcome to this channel. If you found this reading, you are here for a reason. Chances are we're guided here. You manifested the healer. And that's what I am. So, let's get right into these channel messages. So, this song right here is Mama's Curse. It's the album's Mama's Curse. So, you could be dealing with a mother figure right now. It reminds me of Eve, right? Having children. But the song's called Highs and Sad Goodbyes. So you may have been, you may have had to say goodbye to some people right now. Or you are. I'm getting that you are saying goodbye to certain things. If it doesn't bring you happiness, it's not for you. And if it's bringing drama and chaos, you're just releasing that. That's what I definitely get by this. So for numbers here, I sat down was like, all right, I'm ready for a reading. I wrote everything out that I needed to write, right? And I looked at the clock and it was 12:27. Anybody knows me? 27 is a huge number. It's followed me. My birthday's 2/27, but I was seeing 333 for many, many years. And before I even went through a spiritual awakening, trying to figure out what the heck that was about, well, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So it's confirmation I was ready. So I got everything turned on. And by the time getting ready to do the mic check, it was 12:33. Got done, it was 12:34. So, 12:33, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 12:27 all are important numbers. 12:44, 44, 8:44, 33, 8. So life path number 33. I'm getting a lot of life path numbers 33s. I don't even know why, man, but a lot. 833, 144. Ooh, I love that number. 133. 85, some of you guys are born in 1985 here. 101, lessons here, like it's what I'm getting, 101, or, also apartment number here, 101. For names, Brian, Abigail or Abby, Christy, MacDonald, Cruz, Cruz, but also when that cruise, right, I'm also getting like cruise. Maybe some of you guys are going on a cruise, or I'm also getting like you're cruising through life down your path, right? You're just cruising through, okay? The dates, go back to March 13th, 2022 in your Facebook, Instagram, or camera feed. There's something important there. And then I'm getting something about 2021 and 2014. Something about some type of cycle for 2014 that's about to end or has ended. This is something you may not be consciously aware of, is what I'm getting, but it has happened. And then something about 2021, some huge significance. This could be like a job change or a move or a relationship or something significant happened that year. An emu. Well, first of all, I was told transition period. For this is an individual thing and a collective thing. We are transitioning our our experience, okay? Collective consciousness is expanding and our consciousness is expanded as ours does, the collective does. So this is a transition period, okay? So some things may seem like, you're not seeing your blessings, but they're coming. They're there already. It's just you're transitioning right now. That's going to be different for each of you. I was also told to read the North Node energy. It has importance here, whatever. I don't know why. We'll read it and we'll figure it out together, as I haven't not checked it out yet, but I'm going to now, right? Because I just got to find where it is. Oh, look at that. And I guess maybe transition, maybe I'm supposed to read transit in here. Huh. I didn't think about that. It opened up to it. The planet, I guess I'm supposed to read transits. I don't know why, you guys. 55 means changes, changing states. Yeah, okay. Transition. Yes, all right. The planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits, the astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. So I'm getting something about that Mars energy for somebody you're dealing with or something here. Or this could be you. You're trying to figure out, 655, 55, yeah. Fight or flight. Be aware of that. My life, stress, right? It's about your life. So taking action here. So action says the situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert and aware and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. Saying goodbye. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with fate. People that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time or it may be short, pitchy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. Definitely look at that, you guys. There is no volume control on this card's energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personnel around you, or it could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices, though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. See, you guys, I channel energy. Everything happens for us. I did not plan that. I just knew the right transition period, individually and collectively. And what is this whole card reading? What is it talking about? Like, that's crazy. I love that. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. So the challenge here, just remember, things come and go. Everything's working for you. Don't get bogged down by, getting into the ego and be like, oh, well, this person, it's me. This is why they don't like me, or this is why they didn't choose me, right? Understand the lessons that come with life and all your experiences that you've experienced. The challenge here, wild cards are in play. You are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. Woo! Right? Come down from Bush. Right? Come down from the high horse. Right? You're not in total control of stuff right now because some of you guys are in this transition period, right? Where people are coming and going because it's to get you on a course that you are meant to be on. What's best for you, okay? The gift, even though life is is an ever-moving circus, you do not control the people and events transiting in your life. Know that you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. So you can't control others. And it's crazy. This is going to make total sense now. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. I'm getting trickster energy, okay? Somebody who has all this knowledge, right? But it's quite a trickster. I'm going to at the end of this reading, I will get down to that, okay? So now I'm supposed to read North Node energy here too. Why? I'm not sure. This will be a little long of a reading, guys. But like I said, I'd strongly recommend reading it all. And do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Show me some love. Come on, come on. I'd hit that like button for you, so hit it for me. Equal give and take, guys. I'm taking the time to deliver you messages, so please hit that like button. It helps these readings get to those that are meant to hear them, and it helps grow the channel. Plus, it says appreciation. You know, thank you. And thank you is a signal, a vibration that if you put into the universe enough, you get it back in return. So I appreciate you guys, honestly, from my heart. North Node is all future energy. You guys could be 34 years old. It's sticking out, or life path number 7 or 34. Okay, so the North Node or ascending node represents a place the soul longs to be, where fate beacons. Wow, see what I mean? The path, getting you on path. So this is why, okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm tingling on my crown. So these transits, right? The people coming and going is to get you into your future, right? To where you're supposed to be. Okay, it's where your soul longs to be. It's where fate beckons. This is uncharted territory. You don't have a map. The North Node calls you to territory that doesn't have a particular charge and can either be an exciting exploration or start off a bit bland and become more satisfying as you proceed. The lunar nodes are the points on the zodiac where the moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic. When the moon, sun, and earth exactly line up here, a shadow mysteriously covers the sun or moon and creates an eclipse. The ancients thought a giant creature cast those shadows and referred to the nodes as the head and tail of a dragon. In the Bible, this just happened, you guys. This is happening. This is what's coming. I believe it just happened already. The point where the moon heads north is called the North Node, the dragon's head, and calls you forward. The action. Think about where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing in 10 years, and make this a beacon that guides you through time in between. Notice what that piques your curiosity, that's something that excites and beckons you even if it's unfamiliar. Practice beginner's mind and learn the basics. Some people may resist your change and tell you to stay in your lane, but that is just their discomfort talking. Advisors, friends, or employees who were once perfect for you may no longer be the companions you need on this fresh path. If they truly wish the best for you, they will eventually celebrate as your world expands. If your field of expertise feels too small or confined, branch out and explore new territory. Along this path are people you need to meet in situations that push you out of your comfort zone and call you to your soul's growth. Wow. What's so beautiful about this is I just had this conversation last night, 1313, about, and I've been talking about this to people, about hanging out with a different crowd of people. When your soul's ready to go, right? You don't want to hang out with the same people that are keeping you stuck in the same situations. If your soul's ready to move on, 1327, you need to evolve yourself around people that are going to help you grow, right? You will not get out of your situation that you're in. You will not blossom to the way your soul wants you to, the way you're meant to, being around people that are keeping you stuck in the same state of mind, the same frame. The challenge here is it can be scary to leave familiar territory. Even people who love you may resist your evolution if it could pull you away from them. So there are people that are trying, that's essentially what I was just saying. People want to keep you stuck. They don't consciously do it, it's just they don't want to lose you, right? And some of you guys are sticking in things for the wrong reasons when it's time to spread your wings and take that leap. The gift here, new beginnings dawn, and your fate awaits. The path may start out with uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. Thank you, Spirit 1427. I was meant to read that, okay? It's even going to make more sense here. So at 12:44 p.m. yesterday, I walked by a work van that said Wave Guide, right? Riding the waves, letting the waves of the energy guide you. Okay, it said it on it. At the same time, my phone got a notification about alert on YouTube from Sacred 144 Tarot, a tarot reader that I was following. I follow sometimes still. But there was a synchronicity here, talking about let the energy guide you, right? The energy. It was just confirmation after confirmation. 44 is 8, which is abundance, right? So let the energy guide you. Let the resistance, get rid of the resistance and just go with the flow, right? You're meant to flow. You don't have to control other, you can't control other people, but you can control your reactions and you can control how you do things, right? That's it. And I'm getting a lot of you guys are coming out of that energy of needing to like express your beliefs and change other people's beliefs, right? And just allowing them to be their consciousness and you be your consciousness. Because in all truth, you are them too. So we're all one, you guys. The truth there. Okay. Searching for change back and forth. That also stuck out. So that's what I mean. Like, you don't need to search for change. Change is here, right? You just need to go with it. You need to follow your heart, your intuitive insights, okay? And emu stuck out to me, which can be potent messengers with grave significance when it regards to the spirit of or the subconscious. The emu's message to you is, the things that are vital to your happiness and those of others should never be taken for granted. In this case, emu is letting you know to chase excellence in all that you do. It is a clear indication that you are not putting in enough work, as you should. Improve your quality of performance, and you will start to experience changes in all facets of your life. It also reminds us to be more attentive to the happenings in your life. There is a hidden message behind every experience or challenge you face. Emu prompts you to boost your self-confidence and advises you not to allow negative thoughts and feelings to stop you from reaching your full potential. Excellence in how you think and live your life is the most important message Emu wants to communicate with you. Listen and make amends where necessary. And what was all the message yesterday about making amends with your family, right? I'm getting like a self-righteous energy, and I will get more into that in a second here. A termite stuck out. The other day moving, I saw a bunch of termites, and the emu and the termite are kind of linked in the messages here. The message from termite would, when everyone moves forward together, success happens. Right? I'm getting there may be a relationship, business partnership, family relationship, right? That you guys are push and pulling here, and there just needs to be a working together, right? So that's what I'm getting here. It is representation of teamwork, strength, compromise. It asks you to strengthen the bonds with those you love, including family, co-workers, friends, lovers, etc. Okay, so do your best in the moment. Don't be in tomorrow. Don't be in yesterday. Stick in the moment and do your best. What can you do for yourself right now? Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but right now. Well, the best I can do right now is to be here with you guys engulfed in this experience, right? And sharing my experience with you, my hope, right? Providing you insight on how to be the best version of yourself. And it's not as hard as people think it is. It's about the 4 agreements, right? Be impeccable with your word. Do your best. That's all you got to do. So the Wizard of Oz. I heard there's no place like home. Okay? And that brought me to the Wizard of Oz. Now, Wizard of Oz is a parable of how to achieve spiritual enlightenment. It highlights the challenges we face throughout life and our own personal yellow brick road, and the things we need inside of ourselves to successfully deal, inside and outside of ourselves, to successfully deal with the challenges, our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Right as I said that, home. Right? Home is where the heart is. Okay? Returning home. You are home, you guys. Okay, so Dorothy represents the soul moving through the life, the individual, us. Toto is a human intuition, the creativity, the imagination, the hidden forces of the nature that guide and direct your soul. The wave guide, the hidden forces of nature. Thank you, Spirit. See, everything comes into a message. I just trust. I write it. It's beautiful. Glenda, the good witch of the north, is a sacred feminine essence, the spirit of freedom, right? We've been talking about the freedom. It's been coming up every reading. Freedom. You are free, right? That's that feminine, that's that nurturing, right? Cultivation, energy. The Wicked Witch of the East, it represents the old, shattered belief systems, never leaving Munchkin land, right? So the belief systems that good and evil, that's, like you have to suppress your shadow, that it doesn't exist. No, all that had to be there and it still will be there. It's now about using the energies correctly, right? Following your intuition, listening to your own gut feelings. You are the source. What is source telling you to create? What do you want to create, right? There is no set in stone. You have free will. You can create. It's about reconnecting with yourself, the higher self, and then creating with it. Okay? The Wicked Witch of the West is representation of oppression, the tyranny, and our deepest fears, going down the wrong yellow brick road. Right? So the fear that we're not doing, this is the fear of the unknown. This is what this was talking about over here, right? Don't have to be in fear. The transit, right? You're just being waved. You're being guided. Just keep going. Go with the guide. Let the guide you. Let the wave, the energy guide you. The Scarecrow is our thoughts and logic, a thirst for knowledge. The Tin Man is our emotions, care, empathy, compassion, and our burning desires. The Lion, I have to go over here because I wrote, the Lion is the importance of taking action, of being brave and standing up to the life's darkest challenges. And the Wizard is the false hope placed in saviors, religious, political, or otherwise, as opposed to the realization of your power as an individual. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you guys get what you're on this journey here. Okay, you went through your everything's working for you, not against you. You're closing out past karmic lessons that was in your Akash, and now you're transitioning to get onto the path, which most of it is the yellow brick road, the golden path of enlightenment, right? You're on that path, and now things are shifting for you. This could be you or somebody around you. Some of you guys have already gone through this. Some of you are getting ready to go through this. Some of you in the middle of it. It's going to resonate different for everybody. So the pillars of Boaz and Jochum, if I said that right, it's the High Priestess card. It's also represented in the Hierophant, really. The Boaz is the pillar of strength, the black energy, the yin, and then the Jochum is the pillar of establishment, the white, the yang. Now, the black and white of the pillars symbolize polarity, the masculine and feminine, the good and evil, negative and positive. They state that knowledge and acceptance of polarity are required to enter this sacred place. What was I talking about yesterday? You can't suppress that you're not that, right? You can't think the world's evil and you're not that too, because you are. And in order to get into the sacred place, right? Heaven, the state of heaven within you, you have to admit both. You have to accept it. Okay? The High Priestess sits between the two pillars, suggests that she, acts as a mediator between the depths of reality. She symbolizes the third pillar, or the path between. Her belief is that both pillars are equal and there is knowledge to be learned in both worlds. Yes, there is. There is knowledge. Now, once you obtain knowledge, and I'm getting this Between Worlds card here, you will then want to go to another one. But it's also like you may have someone dealing with somebody who wants to use this as an explanation of them sticking in their toxic ways, right? Because there's still toxicity, right? It's a trickster energy, and I'm going to get to that in a second here. Now, there is knowledge to be learned in both worlds. Are you denying your own shadow and ego side? Self-righteousness is another problem that could become of that. Now, I'm going to get into this fox real quick, because the fox stuck out to me. According to Celtic religious beliefs, the fox is an animal that serves as a spirit guide that can assist you finding your way through the afterlife. A spirit animal can turn into a teacher, providing guidance on swiftly finding your way around obstacles. The symbolic meanings associated with the fox are physical or mental responsiveness, increased awareness, cunning, seeing through deception, called to be discerning, ability to find your own way around or through tricky situations, affinity with nocturnal activities, and dream work. So you guys could be getting a lot of dreams. Write them down. A fox is often associated with the figure of the trickster. What is a trickster? Okay, so a trickster, which I'm going to pull this up because I was led to. The trickster is a character god, goddess, spirit, human, etc., who exhibits a great degree of intellect or secret knowledge and uses it to play tricks or otherwise disobey normal rules and defy conventional behavior. Okay? The trickster is an incarnate as a clever, mischievous creature who tries to survive the dangers and challenges of the world using trickery and deceit as a defense. For example, many typical fairy tales have the king who wants to find the best groom for his daughter by challenging his suitor to undertake several deadly trials in order to win her hand in marriage. No brave and noble challenger manages to overcome the obstacles until some poor nebbish comes along who, by using his wits instead of his might, invades or fools the monsters and evildoers with cunning and trickery. He successfully completes the trials, and in the end, the most unlikely hero passes the test and receives the reward. Many early cultures and traditions held clowns and tricksters as essential to any contact with the sacred, with many of their most revered shamans considered to be divine fools. People could not pray until they had laughed, because laughter opens and frees from rigid preconception. Humans had to have tricksters within the most sacred ceremonies for fear that they forget the sacred comes through upset reversal surprise. A trickster is most tribal traditions is essential to the cycle of creation, death, and rebirth. So I feel like what it's saying is you have gone through the trickster world. The trickster is an alchemist and a magician. Manifesting realities is in the duality of time and illusion. The trickster is the teacher. When you attract lessons into one's life with his lessons, he awakens us to who we are and allows us to explore the true purpose of our soul's journey in the holographic experience through which we experience consciously at the level of awareness. His energy allows us to break out of the old stereotypes, whether they've been imposed by ourselves, our families, our culture, and our circumstances. This is the energy that opens a world of limitless possibilities and behoves us all to work with it before it destroys us, to touch the trickster as he touches us. Now I want to go real down here to the fox, because the phrase fox, cunning like a fox, came about for good reasons. Nearly every culture regards fox symbolism as including stealthy, near silent movement because the creature is so well acclimated to space it inhabits. Immediately, fox represents slyness, elusiveness, the mysterious, and adaptability. Some cultures, include those of China and Peru, suggest fox spirit has godlike powers and the animal can shapeshift into human form. In Native American tradition, fox is the fire bringer who possesses healing abilities and has strong ties with shamanic practices. Fox's symbolism has ties to the divine supernatural abilities, holistic healing, and arcane knowledge. The fox plays a wide range of roles in fables. It is generally described as quick, intelligent, and adaptable animal which no doubt led to its importance as a symbol of cleverness in most cultures. In mythology, the fox usually has a positive connotation. In Japan, tricksters traditionally manifest as kitsune in the guise of foxes. Kitsune are adept of shape-shifting from male to female, from animal to human, and back again. The kitsune is a prankster, a disruptor, a troublemaker, a master of illusion, a challenger of accepted notions, a wild card. On occasion, she provides comic interludes, breaking up seriousness of no plays, which tend to resonate with karmic retribution. So you may have been dealing with somebody, you may have also come out of this trickster energy, may not even be consciously of it. I can see I've gone through that. We all have, right? This is where it gets to about the shadow side, right? So there's more going on. I'm getting you maybe dealing with somebody who uses deception, right? And what I mean by that is like not telling you how they really feel when they really feel one way, to see how you react, to see if you can handle it, type energy. That's what I'm getting, right? But yeah, so what I really want here you guys to know is it's talking about you are the high priestess, right? In the sense that you have to understand that the shadow, the light and the darkness, the polarity is all you. There is no battle of good versus evil. It is you. You are that. Somebody today guided me to this video called The Egg. I strongly recommend watching it. It's on YouTube. It's like 7 minutes. Watch that. You'll understand more. But now you are being guided, the wave guy, to get onto your yellow brick road. Okay? To trust that. Look at this. Fire in my head. The shaman. Yeah. Some of you guys are thinking about a fire sign, or you have passionate thoughts here going on, or a fire sign may have you in their head. It's fire in my head. All right, so hit that like button, guys. 3033. Let's get on to this reading. All right, Spirit, where are we starting? Let's see. So I did get a new deck yesterday I will be using. It is the Wisdom of the Oracle. I will be using that in a little bit, but I'm going to start off with this Psychic Tarot here. We're going to get the theme of the reading. If you guys like to purchase a private reading, go ahead and email me. That's in the description box. It comes with my channeling abilities, meditation, and it's tailored to you. It's $75 for a complete hour-and-a-half video, which is really in-depth, you guys. It takes me about 3 hours to do the whole process, so, that's a friggin' deal. 3113 I just saw, so there's definitely a mirroring. Go ahead and email me if that's something you're interested in, you guys. I do also offer a quick read, $40. Still tailored to you, guaranteed to bring you a lot of insight. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and email me. If you'd like to donate to the channel, so it helps me buy more cards, like I got a donation, so I bought another deck, things like that. Go ahead. There's options to do so in the description box. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I invite, if you're watching the videos already, help the channel, show the appreciation by hitting that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, guys, so you get notified. Help the channel grow, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Hold on one sec. Let me plug in my laptop here. I'm not even dressed. I'm in these shorts. All right. Let's get to this. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies, please show the beautiful collective, anybody that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see for their highest and greatest good. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see. Anyone. Wishes. Ooh, I like that. Mental conflict. Yeah, so, some of the trickster energy may be in your thoughts, too. Okay? So, you may be tricking yourself out of a blessing. I am also getting, like, you're being guided to let some people go. All right? You're being guided to move from a different, group of people here. And that may be, see, I can't make it. And that's like, you're afraid to have that loss. Some of you guys are emotionally dealing with losing somebody, right? But there's changes coming. The number 5 says that that's about to end. Wisdom. Yeah, so you definitely are learning right now. You could be, this little dog is sticking out to me right now. So you could have a dog, or somebody you're dealing with is having a dog. You may have helped them learn something here. But this wisdom that you're receiving is bringing a lot of changes, right? Stuck in my way, right? So stuck in my ways. You may be dealing with somebody who's realizing that they're stuck in their ways, and like they need to transcend some of their, ways of doing things. This dude in that album is wearing black and white, right? Throat chakra. It's about communication. Some of you guys, look, there's 5-5. There's changes here. There's a lot of changes coming. Woo, okay. Look at this. Victory and success. Deception and envy. So to me, what I'm getting is like, if it's a relationship, okay, 5, 6, 7, you may have been dealing with a trickster, or somebody that's in that energy embodying. And there may have been challenges and obstacles. So we're talking about the yellow brick road, right? You're going to have victory and success. You're getting put on this yellow brick road, this path that's for you. Are you deceiving yourself? Are you out of fear, not moving? You have all the tools and the wisdom. I'm also getting, if you guys are been communicating with somebody here, um, they may see victory and success with you, and they may have been deceiving themselves. Okay, there may be not communication here, but there is, there's a need to be smart in the way you communicate with yourself. Also, like, I'm also getting spirits telling you have all the tools and the wisdom within you to literally communicate within yourself. Get overcome these obstacles and these doubts. Don't focus on the fears and the deception here, and understand that you are victorious and you will be victorious. Yeah, and take that path, that journey here. There, you may have somebody that you were dealing with that's not speaking a truth to you, and they may have deceived, or they tried to deceive themselves and you know, justify why they were staying and where they were. I mean, there's a lot of third-party energy that's been going on in the collective lately, and that's like what somebody may be realizing they're not on the yellow brick road, or you may be realizing this. Again, it was just 35, 55. Like, you have all the wisdom here. Okay? Let's see what the energy is. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies. Please show the beautiful collective, anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see. All right. Financial constraints. Yeah, this is like the lack. Okay, it's the obstacles is, focusing on the lack side. And this is where Spirit's truly telling you, stop communicating the lack and start communicating the success, because you're deceiving yourself. Okay? Truly, you're deceiving yourself. You're focusing on the obstacles. Okay? You could be dealing with somebody who's like wanting to come towards you, but the thing is they're focused on the challenge that it would require in order to do that. And I'm also getting like some of you guys may be wanting to leave a job. You may be wanting to leave a relationship, but instead of just going out in faith, knowing that you have all the wisdom, you're overly focused on the obstacles that would require, you would need it to be done and overcome in order for that. Look, 5, 5, 5. Changes are coming to these obstacles. This is truly what I'm getting here, as your life is forming right in front of your eyes, right? The lack mentality, you're not going to be in that energy. Yeah, look at that. Balance is happening. You have all the balance. All the wisdom to bring balance into your life. Okay, 5, 6, 7. There's 5, 6, 7. It's like it's riding up, right? 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. You know what I mean? It's like overcoming. You're climbing this ladder, this stairs. Happiness. Yeah, like so. What brings you happiness, right? So like everything is being balanced out. Like this is the wisdom you need to know, is that contracts, these soul contracts that you came here to close, a lot of them have closed and overdone their welcome. Light work, yeah, because you came here to do light work. What does that mean? You took on a lot of heaviness, right? A lot of this energy to transmute it, because you're a light worker, and that's what's happening. And now, since you've done the work, you've gained the wisdom, you're speaking the truth about what brings you happiness, you're focused on that, you're going to have success here. Again, balance. Balance. It's all about balancing out the energy here, and this is what's happening. And consequently, I started a candle over here, but I also put a little cup of water for both elements to represent balance. As I did that, as I saw another reader do that, and it really like stuck out to me, I did it the same time that this is happening, right? And it's talking about everything is shifting for you to get back onto the path that you were meant to be on. Some of you guys have been in situations that have overstayed. They're done. They're closing, right? Now it's about having the strength. Now, for some of you guys, this is somebody here that you may have a contract with, a soul contract here. It may be like, it could be a friendship. It could be a business partnership. It could be a lover. But I'm getting like there's a communication maybe that needs to be spoken here. That could be for some of you guys. But, really, I don't want to focus on that. I'm mostly getting it's about everything to you. You have gained all the wisdom in the past. Okay? You're a light worker here. You're transmuting the lower energy. You came here, you took on contracts. Okay? Those contracts are now closing out because you transmuted the energy. You spoke into existence what brings you happiness. You're standing in your power, right? Courage and bravery. You're moving forward here. Okay, now everything's balancing out. Victory and success is yours. You're overcoming the deception. You're overcoming the obstacles. The temple path. Yeah, okay. The temple path is, yeah, you're going within. You know, you're not allowing any deceit around you. You're seeing through deception here, okay? Thinking woman. Now, you could be thinking about someone or somebody could be thinking about you. It's going to be vice versa. 47 sticking out to me and so isn't 48 a lot. But stability here, okay? If it brings you... Okay, thank you, Spirit. So you're able to see because you have all this wisdom. So you see through deception because you're a light worker. So you have this ability, right? And you're seeing through that. And if it doesn't bring you a sense of stability, right, make you help you feel grounded or at peace, or happiness, it's not for you, right? And that's what Spirit's trying to show you. Getting on the yellow brick road, your yellow brick road, okay? So some people have to leave your situation for that reason. I'm being guided to go into, look at that, right at the bottom, change. I can't make this up. Changes are happening for you. The world is working for you, not against you. And that's the shifting of your using that wisdom. Once you realize that and you have that wisdom, things just start to fall in place. Waves. Ride the waves. Let the energy guide you. You don't have to force people to change. Just change yourself. And then stand in your power. Okay? Because everything is balancing out to you. For some of you, there is somebody that sees victory with you inside my head. Yeah, okay, so they're stuck up in the head, the thinking woman. For some of you, that's also you stuck up in your head, right? Not understanding that it's not about just do your best in that moment. Don't be worried about obtaining this and that, like in the sense of like overly focused or on the negative, the obstacles here. Also, I'm getting here somebody maybe, some of you guys may be in a marriage that's done. It's a contract that's closed. It was a karmic contract, right? And you may be interacting with somebody that brings you more happiness, right? Or even if you're not, you're just seeking for that happiness. You're not happy, right? And Spirit's telling you, like, stop focusing on the obstacles and focus and reconnect with your own heart. What is your intuition telling you to do, right? And then do it, you know, and then do your best in that moment. There's definitely connection issues. Look at my phone. It's starting to, you know, the connection was going out. It's telling me that there's a connection issue going on in a relationship with somebody here, right? There's, you know, communication issues that someone needs to speak the truth that, you know, I can see this here for some of you that has to happen. I feel strongly that you may have caused a shift to happen within someone and vice versa here for some of you. Let me just take a breath here and see what else I get out of these cards real quick. So you do have all this wisdom. You definitely came here to break contracts, to fulfill contracts, and to transmute energy. That's definitely what's happening here. But there is something about communication here that something needs to be spoken out. That somebody does see victory and success with it. They do want to bring something into balance here. It could be a Libra, heavy Libra energy. And Sun energy, so Leo energy, yeah, and also the Hierophant, so Taurus. No, sorry, Virgo, and Virgo energy here is what I'm seeing so far. All right, Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies. Please show the collective what they need to see. Also, it's about anything that doesn't bring you stability, doesn't bring you happiness, right? Any deception that's around you is being repelled from you, right? Challenges and blocks are being removed because you have shifted your energy within yourself. You are focused on your victory. You're focused on success. You're focused on speaking the truth. What brings you happiness? Okay? There's that uncertainty. So see what I mean? So you may have somebody or you may be sabotaging something out of uncertainty. When Spirit's saying, follow the guide, the wave of the energy, right? Don't focus on that. Don't focus on the uncertainty because Spirit's showing me in these cards that everything is being balanced out for you, right? Yeah. Focus on the joy. Focus on what brings you joy and happiness. Right? You are definitely growing. You are expanding. You are ascending yourself. The toadstools. Purification, yeah, balance, victory and success. Yeah, everything is being purified for you. Your being is being purified. Some of you guys are 30 years old. Freedom, there it is. Yeah, you're free now. You can create. It's not like, you've closed out karmic. Thank you. Now, okay. You wisdom, you did close out these karmic cycles. Now you are a sovereign creator. Okay, as long as you don't create more karma, bad karma, right? Karmic ties, you create only good karma and focus on this happiness because you did close out a lot of karmic cycles here. So now you're free to create. What is your life purpose now? You came here, you completed your life purpose, which was to close out karmic cycles. Now it's about speaking into existence what brings you happiness and knowing victory and success is yours. Everything is being balanced out. The deception and the envy and the obstacles are closed. So now it's about you getting out of your head and just creating through your heart space. Having the courage to move forward. This is the Aspen. Some of you guys, like I said, Aspen, Colorado, stuck out. The song's called Kill Superman, right? You are Superman. You are protected. You're protected. You don't have to fear anything. All right? This is a very powerful reading. And I was just talking to somebody yesterday about how the next reading would be about how you've closed out karma. And now you're a sovereign being. You can create anything you want. It's not that your purpose is now you came to do that. You came to do what you've already done. So now you're here to create heaven on earth. You were in the Garden of Eden. Now you know that. That's the wisdom you have obtained. You have obtained through the trickster, right? Through the karma, you've attained the wisdom you needed. Now the scales are being balanced out. Okay? I'm also getting for some of you, someone you were dealing with may have realized that they were with a karmic. Okay? And they may be feeling left out in the cold. All right, hold on. I guess I'm just going to trust. I'm going to use my intuition like I have been. I'm not going to read reversals. I will reading as intuitive insight, okay? If I feel that I need to keep it reversed, I will. If I not, I won't. But let's get into the regular tarot. This is a very powerful reading, you guys, because, all right, I'm moving this because I'm running out of space over here. It's telling me that you have closed out the karma that you came here to do. That you've transmuted the energy. Now it's about wishes for being fulfilled. What do you want to create? That's what it's about. Okay? It's about you creating. All right, spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies. Please show the beautiful collective. Anybody that comes across this message, spirit, what they need to see. Anybody that comes across this message, spirit, what they need to see. Anybody that comes across this message, spirit, what they need to see. Anybody. I can't make it up, man. Like, you're overcoming so much now. You literally did what you were supposed to do here. And this is like true message. Now you're free. You are free. You're free to create your reality. You're a sovereign soul now. You're a sovereign being. You know who you are. You're the creator. You're one. You're balancing out your energies here, divine masculine and feminine energies. That means you have the ability to see through deception. And now there's also maybe people around you realizing that they weren't really speaking their truth. They weren't telling you how they felt, how they saw victory and success with you. And now they may want to bring this into balance. One more shuffle. I know, guys, kind of going to be a long message here, but you are perfectly imperfect or imperfectly perfect. Making investments. So now it's about what do you want to make investment in? Okay? What do you want? Somebody also, I feel, may want to make investments into you. But everything is coming to fruition for you now because you have closed out karmic cycles. So now just trust in the divine timing. Focus on what you want to plant. Yeah, transition. What did I say? You're transitioning yourself from the karmic ties to being a sovereign being. 4949, as I said that. Yeah, going through a massive transformation, a rebirth. Because the first part of your life was all about the karma that you had to clear, the transmutation of being a light worker. So now that's happened. Again, this meaning is transition. There is a transition. You may have to let go. Okay? Some of you guys dealt with a lot of stuff, right? And you feel like you're not going nowhere. But that's okay. Everything is about to shift for you. It's going to move. Things are going to move for you. Remember, as I said in the channeled messages, right? Things are, sometimes the forces just make things happen for you. It's fate or destiny. You'll know if you're in tune with your actual self by following your own intuition. Things will just flow. If you're not in tune, the forces are going to push you to go back onto your path. Okay? Justice. Again, heavy Libra energy. Karmic justice. Yeah. So, like I said, man, you have literally learned the wisdom from all these life lessons. Okay? You've gone from the darker, lower density to the higher light energy now. You're going to path of enlightenment. This is what this is telling me. Yeah, you're building a community. You're getting on the right path, which is 1111, right? On the right path here. Definitely coming together. There's teamwork, you know. There may be somebody coming into your experience, whether old, somebody new or old, that they do see success with you. And this is going to happen pretty quickly. Yeah, they're going to want to work. It's also about you learning. You've learned so many lessons here. Okay? You know, I'm getting to is like, you're going through this transformation. You're transitioning, right? Letting go of things that weren't for you, right? And allowing the scales to actually balance out, bringing you onto your right path. This could also mean that you're having a reunion to happen with some people. This could be someone you met in this life, or it could just be a past life, right? So if someone you get intimate with on a deep level is a past life connection, 99.9% of the time. Actually, I would say 100%. To be honest with you. But I do see somebody may want to bring balance and work together with you. This could be somebody you had a family with. Okay? Wow. Could have been somebody that, you know, I'm being guided to take this one. So, you know, you may have came off as a little bit of a bully, you know. Or this could be somebody that you were dealing with, right? A fire sign, right? That was like kind of deceitful and like kind of being abusive and hasty and harsh. But now they want to come together with you, right? And they see victory with you. If it's not somebody, it's about you overcoming that side, that nature of yourself and becoming more, okay, thank you. So in the collective itself, they're becoming more nurturing, right? Letting the divine feminine energy come out so you can have that freedom, right? And this is what I'm truly getting here. Clarity on the bottom of the deck. This is what this is telling me. Someone's received some type of clarity. You're receiving clarity. Your thoughts, everything's being purified right now. Okay? Balance. Again, this is heavy balance. It's also a healing card to me. So something could have happened in Cancer season here. Now somebody, like, it's okay, so you definitely had a change of perspective. Somebody that you're dealing with has had a change of perspective. You are so protected right now. You're able to see everything at a high perspective. Like, so people have to come at you correctly. And I feel like there's a person around you, you know, that, look, song's called Same Asshole, right? That are not coming because they don't want to be like they were before, so they're kind of waiting till they shift their energy here. If it's not about that, then it's about you, right? Transitioning, having a spiritual awakening. The karmic scales are being balanced out to get you on the right path, where you're learning more about yourself. You're recommitting to what your path is, right? To what you want to do by connecting to that source within you, being more confident, having the confidence and knowing that you are going to be victorious, and then making movements, right, towards peace and serenity. That's for a lot of you too. Like, it's what it truly is. Yeah, look, because things are slowly moving towards you. It's already coming. It's already on its way. It could be a Leo that's like, you could have Leo heavily in your chart, but this could, oh, thank you. No, it's not just about a Leo person. It's about Leo season. This has already started happening, okay? This season is all about confidence and bravery, right? And making the choice to go after what you truly want. Not to focus on the obstacles, but to focus on the hope, right? Wow. Transformation. Positive movement forward. It required patience and spiritual strength. And this is all happening so that balance and triumphant success happens. Yes, you've had to go through a lot of emotional loss. You've been patient with yourself and others, but now look what's happening. Triumphant success, confidence, stability. You've been standing your ground. Material and spiritual prosperity after rest and rejuvenation because you are a light worker. I rest my case. Now you've made that choice. Okay, for some of you, there is a past person that may be coming back. This could be somebody you met in this life. It could be somebody that you met in a past life. But there's a choice, and what they see is balance. Wow, yeah, because you've been standing your ground, walking away, dropping burdens. Yeah, so it's essentially about you getting back on your right path, on your yellow brick road. Okay, let me get one more card here. Actually, I might be getting. Yeah, there it is. The trickery. Trickery, like there, and that landed in reverse. It's a illusion, overcoming, right? Maybe it's somebody manipulating, and they're realizing that by not telling their truth and how they feel. This could also be you. Maybe you didn't tell somebody how you felt, right? Maybe they didn't tell you they wanted to give to the connection, or maybe you didn't tell, or maybe you were giving to the wrong things. But I see like you're very kind, right? Look, there's a message, action. Now they want to take action here. Or maybe this is just you now want to take action. I'm expecting a message to come in. I expect communication. Yeah, because they feel like they missed an opportunity with you. You know, and like they have to find the courage soon. If they're going to do it, they should be doing it soon because spirit will cause shifts to happen, right? Yeah, there was an ending. There is a defeat here. They feel like there's a missed opportunity, but they do want a new beginning. I'm definitely getting that here, right? And this may, yeah, because they see happiness with you. And now there's a communication that may, it's in the energy. I cannot tell you that it will happen, right? I can't. And they may be feeling a little insecure here. Okay? But they see you, and now look, they want to give you the Ace of Pentacles. That's for most of you guys. I'm being real, right? There's the Emperor right there, and look, there's a Hierophant, because they see you as stability. They may have made a choice for the wrong relationship here, and now they're like seeking the balance, and they see that a reunion. They want to bring this into you. They could also been investing in the wrong relationship, the unconventional relationships, and now they see you moving away. And this has been giving them anxiety. Yeah, they made the wrong choice. And now you're standing your ground. They're afraid you're refusing to compromise. But there's a burden that's going to be dropped because, look, they see you as emotional, intelligent, and fulfilled. It's a strange feeling for them. This is a strong called strange. Wow. Yeah. Recognition. You're being recognized, okay? They're feeling like they messed up here, but look, the last two cards. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So forces are there's a delay, an unwelcome setback, right? There was something that happened here in the past, and now they want to come back. They want to come in because look, this is your energy. This is also just about you closing out karma, like I've said the whole time. It's going to be different for everybody. I share what I get. Okay, I'm going to now use this other deck right here that I just got, the Wisdom of the Oracle. And we're going to see what else. Look at that, deep knowing community. Yeah, you have a deep knowing. You are building a community. Okay? I'm getting for a lot of you guys too, this could just be a job. Or maybe like, yeah, you may have been working with a job that's not fulfilling you. There's so much here, man. All right, mending. Yeah, look, it is mending. Definitely somebody wants to communicate with you. Stand your ground, though, you guys, because, don't chase. That's my recommendation. You do what you want to do. You listen. I don't know. I can't even say that because you know what? Every single one of you are in a different situation. So just listen to your higher self. What does your higher self say? Okay? Stay poised. Stay calm. Stay cool and collected. Remember, everything that's for you will stay, and everything that's not will not. Like if you're dealing with somebody who's, in that trickster energy, right? Then you'll have to use your discernment. You'll be able to see through it. But I'm also getting like that's what happened throughout your life too, right? So you had to go through that. You're in a regeneration process. Soulmates. I can't make it up. Could have been a karmic soulmate. For some of you, you're ending some type of contract. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies. Please show the beautiful collective. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see. Anybody that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see. Anybody that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see. You're getting on your yellow brick road, okay? You're getting on your path. Trust that. Trust the wave and to follow it. Let the wave guide you. Let the energy guide you where you're going to be. Leo season is going to be very powerful, okay? A lot of information. This reading you might want to watch more than one time, to be honest with you. Milk and honey. Ooh. Show us what we need to see, Spirit. Anyone that comes across this message. One more shuffle, you guys. Ooh, yin energy. All right. The bottom of the deck, we got chaos and conflict. Yeah, somebody's definitely in this conflict and chaos energy right now. And this may have been pressed onto you. This also could be your energy. You could be having some of this right now. But this is, remember, everything's shifting. It's transit. It's shifting to get you to where you're meant to be. The yang energy. Which is the fire, is what it's looking like. Cleaning it up. Clean it up. Serendipity. Yeah, wow. I'm going to read these. I told you it's going to be a little long reading, so. Yin, there it is. Look at this, the yin and yang energy. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, coming through. This is awesome. I love this deck. Higher power. Higher power. Wow, you guys. This is awesome. This is about your energy ascending, right? Like I said, you came here, you did what you were meant to do. You have closed out your karma. Okay? You have closed out, and now you're sailing, mending broken hearts, mending relationships. Wow. Let's read this book. Number 1, Yang Energy. Okay, so the yang, a central meaning, is a masculine principle, movement, creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Somebody definitely you've taken action to close out. Somebody may have now gained wisdom and now wants to take action and clean up the mess that was made. That's what I'm getting. The yang represents a power of action, energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is a perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are sharper of your destiny. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Wow. I told you guys, you close out that cycle. I was just going on all these other meanings too, what I see in the cards, but this is truly what the core of this message is that you have closed out karmic You've already done it. Now it's about you creating what you want to create. The relationship message here. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good. So go forth and with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. Take the lead. That's what it's telling you. Take the lead to clean this up, right? Whatever it is that happened. The prosperity message. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and on to the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. Okay. This is now an action time, right? So this could be our job. Like I said, it's all about getting you on the yellow brick road. You are now done. You've learned the wisdom. You have all the tools. Create. Okay, that's your purpose from here. 10555. Changes are happening because of the lessons you have learned and the doors that you have closed. You are now ready to go experience all the beauty. Get out of your head. Okay? Create from the heart space and follow your own intuition. The protection message here. Be mindful of the tendency toward impulse action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. And this is what I feel has truly been going on. There may have been like someone maybe here like over like this thinking before they take action here. But I feel like there's going to be action that's going to be taken. 21. I told you guys it'd be a long reading. I hope, it is what it is. It's for your greatest good. So that's why it's here. Clean it up. Essential meeting. Getting to the core of a situation. Freedom from a burden. Freedom. Obstacles. Yeah. Cleaning house, sweeping away that is no longer needed. Yeah, it's about you walking. I'm not going to read it all because you know what it is? It's about you taking action and moving what you don't want out of your life and going after what you do want. Sailing to happier times. And that's what's happening. I will read this serendipity here because I feel that maybe there may have been relationships that are over, right? And because you have just if it doesn't match your vibration, it's over because your yin and the yang energy is becoming balanced. You're in your higher power. And now you are moving forward. Now everything is going to happen. It's going to be very serendipitous. This card and this card is the last two I'm reading here. The essential meanings. Oh, yeah, see? Dead roses, right? What's done is done. What's dead is dead. What is over is over. Okay? So, you don't have to make actions. Whatever was meant for you is going to come to you in a serendipitous way. Okay? I truly get that you were dealing with somebody that manifested you and then they shunned you away and out of sticking to the familiar. Okay? So, love them and stay in your power. Opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity. Luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. The oracle message. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now as a higher energy uses you as a force on the behalf of the world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. Wow. You guys, the yin and the yang energy is balanced up. Now it's cleaning. You've done it. You've cleaned out karma. You've cleaned out things that are not for you. You're focused on your happiness and your joy. Okay? You are going to have victory and success. This deception, some people are going to envy you. And, some people are just too focused on the obstacles here. But you're overcoming these obstacles. Spirit's telling you this because your energy is ascending. What's dead is dead. Relationship message here. Spirit has a plan. And that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. This is not just about love, this is about jobs. Right? So I'm just not going to read it anymore because I know what it's going to say here. The protection message, I will read. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. Perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events weren't meant to lead to something better. Were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or the person that gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you more directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. This energy is like, I'm about ready to cry, you guys. Like, it's that beautiful. I can't explain it. It's hard. It's surrender. I feel an energy of surrender. I really hope you guys watch this whole reading. I really do. So the higher power card. Central meanings: conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with Spirit. The Oracle message: this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to Spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. The relationship message. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is the number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. So I'm getting that there is some type of serendipitous moment that's happening. Okay, some of you guys could have already taken place. For others, it's going to take place. I do feel like some of you guys may have been dealing with a karmic, or maybe somebody you're meant to experience is dealing with a karmic. It's going to be so different. With this mending card here, it's about mending your heart and everything coming back together after you've closed out all these karmic cycles, all these obstacles and heartache, right? The prosperity message. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Success will always be yours. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when the symbol appears. Be humble, right? Have humility. Okay, you may have been dealing with others that are very, they have a hard time. They find humility as being a sign of weakness. Okay, stand in that heart space. All right, then you'll always have humility. If your heart is open, you will always be humble with humility. The protection message. Now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want Spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always awaiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than Spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. And then the last card here, which I will read. Wow, look at this. The never-ending story. I just opened right to that. I have to read this because remember I told you this, and this is what I was seeing is this card. Wow. Okay, so self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. The oracle's message. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. In this old story, whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not fallen. The voice you hear is just a small, small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. The relationship message. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect but for other, more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. Wow. That's so powerful, you guys. And look, mending, right? So now, like, maybe you want to mend some type of connections in your life with your family, making amends, right? Love the Heartless. That's the name of the song. Wow. Because it's not that they're heartless, you guys. It's that they're in their ego. And I feel like there's, like, obstacles, right? And, like, somebody just needs hope. The prosperity message. Fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could be all active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of the past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. The protection message. This is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is an overload these days, and you're being served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. I can't make it up about this other person's karma, right? There's other people that you have, like, you're not here to take on other people's stuff. You've already had your own karma. Other people's stuff is theirs, and this is truly what I'm getting, okay? And, if somebody doesn't want to speak their truth, if they're they're on the other side. That's what the song's called, on the other side, right? They're on the yin and the yang. They're on the other side, right? They're the trickster. You're the enlightened. They're still going through an awakening. That's really what I'm getting by this. Okay, now, 52 here. Mending. And then I'm closing out this read. I'm not even going to pull any more cards, you guys. Central meaning. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. So there was serendipity here, man. I feel like there was a connection for some of you guys that may be coming back around. Somebody may be admitting some stuff. But this is also about you healing yourself. The Oracle's message. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal, the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others, to set yourself free. The relationship message. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Redress. Redress, yep. Prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty, shiny thing, you lost sight of a long term, sustainable prosperity. Yeah. Sometimes you make choices that are good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. May commend to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Like I said, you can never mistake anything because you always take something. Protection message. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Wow, that song Strange was on too. Our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves, I, and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as a part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is a part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved, now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. Wow. I can't even read anymore, guys. This energy is very light and it's very heart opening, right? Some of you guys are so sick of trying. And Spirit's just telling you that you don't need to try anymore. Just ride the waves. Let those waves guide you. Follow your heart and your intuitive insight, you guys, because there's great things coming your way. Like I said, you have done a lot of work. The trickster, the pain, the suffering, the challenges, the obstacles, the envy, the deception, all that stuff you went through. Release that. Don't be hurt anymore. You don't need to, because everything is perfectly working out. This right here, this serendipity card, watch the synchronicities. Watch how they unfold. Your life is shifting and changing for the greater. You will have victory. You are victory. You are beauty. You are love. Spirit's telling you not to give up, to keep moving, because everything is about to shift for you. This is the reading I got from you guys. Please hit that like button. Share this message. It is meant for many. Okay? I know it was a little all over the place with the channel messages, but I do strongly believe that you are getting back onto your golden road. Your golden brick road. The yellow brick road of your creation. You are now one with the source, creator, mother, father, spirit, God, whatever you call that. You are one with consciousness. You are the source. You are the creator. Now go out there and create your life. Be excellent today in this moment. Be loving today in this moment. I believe in you. Spirit believes in you. You can do this. From my sacred heart to your sacred heart, I am sending you so much love. Namaste.